Hey there, folks. Greg Shepard here, SNA Financial Services. For those of you that don't know me, I specialize in helping folks just like yourself, assuming you're in higher education, get the most out of that oftentimes confusing higher ed retirement plan. I'm getting pretty good at saying that little spiel. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to reiterate and emphasize a strategy or a topic I've discussed in an earlier video and in a podcast episode as well. I'll throw the podcast, not the episode, but the podcast, I guess, link down below so you can gain access to that. Okay, so what we're talking about here is, again, I'll give you an idea of the catalyst here. One of you reached out to me and told me, hey, we did a little screen share, and we both I realized real quickly that your investment selection was not very good. Okay, now remember, just because you have TIAA, in this case TIAA, or Fidelity, it's not necessarily TIAA and Fidelity choosing your investment selection. The reason I say that is this individual was a little upset with TIAA because the investment selection wasn't very good. It's not really their fault, okay? This was a rather, I wouldn't say a large institution, higher ed institution. We'll call it middle size. I mean, there's, I don't know, 1,000, less than 1,000, yeah, for sure, faculty members. So it's like the Board of Regents, okay? They hire outside firms that help them decide what the investment lineups will be, and they are the ones that are in charge of deciding what that investment lineup is going to be, utilizing TIAA, in this case, as the investment platform. A lot of the investment selections out there are pretty good up and down the board. And some of them are almost laughable. Literally, I've laughed when people show me some of the choices that their institutions have made in terms of investment lineup. Okay, nonetheless, a lot of you out there have a strategy specifically on your supplemental accounts, okay? Those are the ones that where you are 100% putting money into that account from payroll. You have an option or a strategy that's afforded to you that states if you're over a certain age, okay? Typically that age, I've seen it most of the time 59 and a half, I've seen it 60, 62, where you can take those monies, 100% of the money accumulated, and in this case, well, in every case, roll it over to an IRA outside of your employer retirement plan. Okay, logistically, like in this case, what we'll probably do is she has money at TIAA. Okay, you can do it with Fidelity and other vendors as well. Money at TIAA in a supplemental account, roll it over to an IRA at Charles Schwab and invest in, I mean, the world is your oyster, as they say, right? When it comes to the investment selection, over at these other vendors outside of your higher ed retirement plan. You would only necessarily need to, and her cost is going to go up. You must realize that. If you do it on your own, it's not going to go up. Okay, if you know what you're doing, your costs aren't going to go up. Your investment costs may go up. I'm kind of getting in the weeds here because every investment has a cost associated with it. So make sure you know every cost associated with anything you do, okay, when it comes to investing, all right? Every investment has a cost associated with it. Obviously, if you have an advisor, one that's independent, fee only, I'm a little biased, help you out. He or she's not going to do it for free, so therefore your costs are probably going to go up. But nonetheless, you do have that strategy afforded to you on your supplemental plan if your investment selection is less than desirable. Not everybody, it's plan specific. Plan specific. Call your vendor and ask them if this strategy, this option is afforded to you. On the other side, like the 401A, which would be TIAA terms like an RA, basically monies where the employer is put into, those are more restrictive, less liquid. And on that note, real quick, even on the TIAA side, where the money, where you put money in 100%, even the TIAA traditional, okay, on the supplemental account, you can pull out and roll over to an IRA. Some people are confused when initiating the strategy. Some people get a little confused on that TIAA traditional and supplemental account. So on the accounts where the employer is putting money in, a lot more restrictive. Odds are you're not going to be able to do this type of strategy with those buckets of monies. Okay. Anyway, it's called an in-service rollover. That's what it's called, in-service rollover. All right. Call your vendor if you want information. From me, by all means, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to see what I can do to help you out. All right, folks. Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. Go out and have a good one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.